campus, Cal Poly program coordinators introduced First Generation Student Celebration Day this year.
Slow Motion Film debuts a series of short films under the stars to raise money for charity.
And how a fast food chain isn't so fast.
Broadcasting from Swanson Studios, you're watching Mustang News.
Hello and welcome to Mustang News. I'm Sydney Melton.
And I'm Emma Tomlin. Here are today's top stories. A nationwide celebration comes to Cal Poly's campus to celebrate first-generation students.
Institutions across the nation celebrate first-generation students. The nationwide celebration is brought forth by the Council for Opportunity in Education and the Center for First-Generation Student Success.
We need to celebrate the different identities that students bring to Cal Poly. I identified as a first-gen student here when I graduated from Cal Poly in 2008. I just wanted to kind of give students an opportunity to share their identities with others across campus in a kind of a low-stress environment, have some coffee, some donuts, see what other departments are doing across campus to celebrate students that have this identity as well.
This year, Cal Poly's program coordinators hosted the nationwide celebration at the UU Plaza to bring students, faculty, and staff in honoring and recognizing first-generation students on campus.
I'm so happy. This event is, I think, more than anything, because it's collaborative across so many different departments. It's a celebration of what everybody on campus does, even though we can be in our individual departments and we have our individual student needs. But at the end of the day, we're all super excited to serve students first.
I think it's just a way to make people feel like they're not alone, like there's someone there that cares for you, and kind of like improve our inclusivity in this campus. And I think this is a really big step towards doing that.
The event is organized by Campus Health and Wellbeing, the Mustang Success Center, Cal Poly Scholars, and the Trio Achievers, along with the help and support of other campus centers.
This is needed to show that there is strength in being a first-generation student and that there should be pride in that. They're leading the way for future generations as well to show that it is possible to, one, come from a background where they may be unfamiliar with navigating the university system, but there is support no matter where they go.
With Mustang News, I'm Felix Castillo.
For more information about First Gen, visit www.firstgen.org.
Slow Motion Film debuted its third film screening this weekend to support the first ever climbing gym in Puerto Rico. Reporter Kaylee O'Connell has more on this event.
Slow residents gathered under the stars to watch Climb On, a slow-motion film screening of 6 short films, all inspired by rock climbing. In downtown Mission Plaza on Friday, climbers and non-climbers alike grabbed blankets and folding chairs to join a discussion about getting outside, climbing culture, and climate change.
In one night, you're going to see 6 different films, which is a fun way to do it because you come across 6 different opinions, 6 different creative visions, 6 different stories.
Tickets range from $20 to $25, with also local food and drink vendors available like Whalebird Kombucha. All funds raised from the event will support the Pad, the first bouldering gym in Puerto Rico, which some climbers say has been a symbol of community resilience since Hurricane Maria. Climb On drew not only interested viewers, but some of the film's subjects themselves. Bryant Huffman, a climbing guide who starred in the film Climbing Out of Disaster, came all the way from Puerto Rico for a quick Q&A session about the hurricane's destruction.
It's going amazingly well. I still can't believe we made it happen. It's a total grassroots project.
Slow Motion Film is a new collaboration that its 3 founders say values environmental activism, adventure, and community. This was Slow Motion Film's 3rd film screening in the Central Coast.
It's just a way to really have a conversation and, see something creative, have a conversation, and walk away feeling empowered.
For Mustang News, I'm Kaylee O'Connell.
For more information and future screenings, visit slowmotionfilm.com. It's still warm in November. Jessica, what can we expect for this week's weather?
Yes, Sydney, temperatures are expected to drop later this week, but stay with us and I'll have more weather updates for you after the break.
Titans go! When the Teen Titans go to the movies, they know the best way to travel is safely. To To keep your child safe, be sure to use the right car seat for their age and size.
Exactly.
Hollywood, here we come! The Atom has arrived. Have a seat, my dude.
For more information on finding the right seat, visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Impressive.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be earthquake next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Welcome to the weather forecast. Now let's see what the weather is like today. So we've got a high of 72 and a low of 47. We can expect some clouds, but luckily there's 0% chance of rain. It is a bit humid with 46%. And winds are less than 3 miles per hour. Now if we head to the beaches, the high at Cayucas is 69 degrees and the low of 46 degrees. As we go further down to Avila, we can expect a high of 64 and a low of 48, and it will continue to drop all the way to Oceana with a high of 61. And if we head to the North County, we have some great weather in Paso Robles. We've got a high of 82 and a low of 43. And as we continue to go down, we're pretty lucky. It's still staying in the 70s. All the way to SLO, we've got the high of 72 and the low of 47. If we head over to the South County, all the way in Arroyo Grande is about our lowest temperature with a high of 62 and a low of 47. We make our way to Napomo, Guadalupe, and Santa Maria. Those are about in the 64 degrees high and 47 low. As we continue down south to Orchid and Vandenberg, we've got 66 and low of 47. And to finish the weather up, let's check out our 5-day. So Tuesday we've got 70, and then as we continue back down, it's getting a little bit lower, as you can see, but on Friday and Saturday we're going back to 70 and 78. If you want to go to the beach, you should go to these. That's all for weather. Now over to Taylor with this week's sports.
Thanks, Jessica. The Mott Gym is getting real for Cal Poly volleyball. The Mustangs hosted the Gauchos Saturday night. Cal Poly defending the nation's longest home winning streak inside Mott Athletic Center. The Mustangs took the first set in a commanding fashion, 25-13. They won each set by at least 6 points. Maya Dvorchik had a match-high 13 kills. She continues to lead the Mustangs offensively. But Jessica McCroskey was also deadly. She went 11 for 14 and had the match-winning kill. The Mustangs used their high-powered offense to sweep the blue-green rivals.
It gives us all the confidence in the world to know that every single day what we train and when we listen to our coaches and we trust the process, we can do stuff like that in our own gym. So we're excited. We're excited to play the rest of conference, and we're excited to make a run at the tournament and play some big name schools.
With the win, Cal Poly takes sole possession of second place in the Big West Conference. The Mustangs will travel to play CSUN on Friday. Cal Poly men's basketball started their preseason boot camp last week. From obstacle courses on the turf field to cardio training on the beach, these players are conditioning themselves to be mentally and physically ready for basketball season this winter. Throughout this week, practice has consisted of a 2-day training session, one in the morning at 5 a.m. and one in the afternoon at 3 p.m. Many of the players have mentioned that although this week's boot camp is physically draining, it creates team chemistry and camaraderie among the players and coaches, helping to set the stage for a successful season. That's all for sports. Now back over to the desk.
Coming up after the break, how one sandwich will really make you wait.
I, Krista, take you, Jamie, to be my wife.
When we found out that we were pregnant, we were just elated.
We were just sitting there waiting for the pediatrician. She said she won't be taking you in as a client.
We are a lesbian couple, but she's just a baby. She's the one you're denying the service to.
Meals on Wheels gives me a chance to be totally selfless. More than the food itself, a lot of seniors don't have family. So just to have someone to talk to, just to say, hey, how was your day? That means so much more than a meal could ever mean. We have to look outside of ourselves to be that lifeline to other people. It's worth it.
The social media famous Popeyes chicken sandwich has made a comeback. So what does this mean for people who want one?
It's been making waves across the country. It's been causing people to wait in lines for hours at a time. It's been the reason for numerous brawls and controversies, and it's back. It's Popeyes chicken sandwich. Popeyes began selling chicken sandwiches on August 12th of this year, thinking it was just another addition to their menu. But when Twitter and internet culture took a hold of it, it became a viral sensation, one that people couldn't resist trying out for themselves.
The first week, nobody knew about it. So it was like business like normal. The second week, however, that's when Twitter picked up on it. That's when we had the line to the door. We had no idea what to expect in terms of how much we were going to sell. So we sold out of what we had prepared, which was like a couple hundred sandwiches each day.
The sandwich was so popular that Popeyes announced it was officially sold out of chicken sandwiches just 2 weeks after it hit menus. This caused the company to go on a 3-month chicken sandwich hiatus to prepare for the upcoming demand. The shortage caused some Twitter jabs from iconic and long-established chicken supplier Chick-fil-A, who consumers are now arguing has the inferior chicken sandwich.
I think, personally, I've had the Chick-fil-A sandwich on campus. This one, twice as good. Okay. Much meatier, the bread, way better.
With Chick-fil-A being a popular destination for on-campus eating, and the closest Popeyes only minutes from Cal Poly, it seems Chick-fil-A no longer has a monopoly on Slo's fast food chicken sandwiches. And it'll be interesting to see if this trend fizzles out just as fast as it started, or if Popeyes is here to stay. I'm Taylor Garvey for Mustang News.
If you're interested in trying the sandwich for yourself, Popeyes is located on the corner of Foothill and Choro.
The Kennedy Library's Special Collections and Archives celebrates its 50th year anniversary. The collection features manuscripts, photographs, publications, and more. Located on the 4th floor of the Kennedy Library, the exhibit highlights records from the Cal Poly Pride Center, contemporary book arts, Julia Morgan and her role in designing the Hearst Castle, items from modern architect Mark Mills, and more.
Did you know that the library has original drawings by California architects, stunning examples of graphic design by contemporary artists, photographs of early San Luis Obispo County, and records related to Cal Poly history and student life?
You can check out the exhibit on the 4th floor of the library up until March 30th, 2020. For more information, please visit lib.calpoly.edu/events/iCandy50.
Bike riders here in SLO had the opportunity to save themselves $200 in fines last Wednesday with a simple fix. With the recent change, the sun sets earlier, meaning possible danger for bikes not wearing reflective gear. The City of San Luis Obispo Police, the Public Works Department, and Cal Poly collaborated to conduct a bike light pop-up in an effort to increase biker safety and decrease violation fines.
So what we're trying to do today is just spread awareness about just traffic safety. So being safe on your bike, but also being aware if you're in your car to look out for bicyclists as well too. So try to slow down and look out for all road users, and we can all get along better if we look out for each other.
The pop-up resulted in the distribution in over 200 bike lights that the City of SLO hopes will mean increased traffic.